When I dropped my first video on the channel about how to get free Apple Music and Apple TV and all the other Apple services, I gave you guys access to a card. Now, those of you who were first to the video were able to get access to this card, and you guys have used this card to redeem your Apple Music services and Apple TV services for free. However, those of you who were late to the video were not able to get access to the card because it was used by so many of my subscribers and viewers that anytime you try to use the card, you get the error that says this card is linked to too many accounts. Well, don't worry. I'm here to give you guys an alternative to the card. Now, that alternative is called Apple Cash. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how you can activate Apple Cash on your device, make it your default payment, and use it to redeem Apple services like Apple Music, Apple TV, and the rest. If you find content like this useful, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss future updates like this. Now let's get into the tutorial and let me show you guys how you can do this. So I want you to take your iPhone, head over to your settings, tap on general, tap on language and region, and it should bring you to this page over here. Now over here on this page, we need to make sure that the region is United States. So tap on region and select the United States. The reason why we are doing this is because if you do not do this step, you're going to find it very difficult for the next step, especially those of you who don't have a card already and you are following this video in order to get your Apple Music. Please make sure to not skip this step. Now, when you select the United States, your iPhone screen is going to go black because you're going to do some backdoor configurations and all that good stuff. After it's done, your phone should just come back on normally. Then we move on to the next step. We are going to change our App Store or our iCloud from our local country to the United States. So in order to do that, you need to go to your App Store, click on your profile icon at the top, click on your account over here, tap on country or region, and select the United States. Agree to the terms and conditions. Now you will be on this page. You will see a page exactly like this. However, if you don't see a page exactly like this, that means you have not changed your phone's country or region to the United States. So please make sure you do that before you come here. Now, you see these three options: credit or debit card, PayPal, and none. Please choose none and tap on done. The moment you do that, your iPhone's iCloud or your App Store will be changed from your local country to the United States. After doing that, close the App Store and head back to your settings. In your settings, scroll down until you see Wallet and Apple Pay. Now, if you don't see Wallet and Apple Pay, it means you have not switched your country's region from your local country to the United States. So tap on Wallet and Apple Pay. Over here on this page, you can see Apple Cash is not set up. So go ahead and tap on Apple Cash so we can set it up. Follow the instructions on your screen. Now when you get to this page, choose the second option, and just like that, your Apple Cash has been successfully set up. Now it's time to make Apple Cash your default payment on your iPhone, so you can use it to redeem Apple Music, Apple TV, and all the other Apple services. So head back to the main settings menu, scroll up until you see your profile at the top and tap on it. Tap on payment and shipping. If you get a prompt for you to enter your password, please do so and sign in. Now you'll be presented with a payment page with all these options for payment. But if you look at the very top, you can see found in wallet, and it's indicating your Apple Cash, which you just activated. So go ahead and select your Apple Cash and tap on the button that says done at the top right corner. If you see insufficient balance, don't worry about it. Just double click to add. And just like that, you have made Apple Cash your default payment on your iPhone. So now that we have Apple Cash as our default payment, let's test it out. Let's use it to redeem an Apple Music code. I'm going to use the Apple Music code that I gave you guys some time ago, the one with the American Airlines. Now, as you can see, I have been able to redeem this Apple Music code, and the system did not ask me to add another payment method because we activated Apple Cash and I made it my default payment, so everything just went through smoothly. Now, if you watched the tutorial from the beginning to the end, you should have access to your Apple Cash. If you did, why don't you give me a like on the video and share this with someone else who does not have access to a card, so that the person can use Apple Cash as a default payment to redeem their Apple services. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.